Hey everybody, XCI here. Welcome back to a blind let's play of Dragon Age Inquisition. Here we have Somley, we have Varric, we have Solus, and we have Cassandra. And we are in Val Royeaux, and I'm looking for the scarves of Red Jenny. What was that? Yes, they did. Yes, Red Jenny scarves. So I think there's a way for me to go up around here as well. So we'll do that next. I suspect. There it is. Hello. Boink. Okay, key lifted from drunk swearing about Harold. Don't know what door. I'm out. My debt is paid. I see. So there's probably a way for now for us to... Oh. Right there. Like there's got to be a way up now, right? So can I shimmy around? No. Oh, was it over here? Up in that area? Up here, and then the door right up there, maybe? Let's go see. We're done this base. No. Okay. Oh, that's disoriented here. Well, there's a fast travel. Is it a fast travel thing? Merchant. I've done 4 merchants, I believe. World map. Well, I guess I hit at this right here. Did I do that? Does that stairwell go somewhere? Maybe one of these things? Well, let's go find out. Alright. Is it you? It is not you. Let's go up here then. Come to me, child. I shall embrace... What the hell? So, I'm still missing... Oh. Key of Red Jenny. How do I get over there? The hell am I missing? I'm here. I can't get in here. Down a floor. What the hell? Am I not... journal. Whoa, why is this lit up? Lotus and root. Working on it. Right now, we're... Wait, where... But where's Val Royeaux? The threat remains. Oh, do I have to return back first? Champions of the Just. Power required. Go to war room. Okay, that's a Haven thing. We're going. But first, listen. Oh, that's an interesting picture. Friend of Red Jenny. There we go. Search the upper market. What the... Trying. Use the world map to attend the salon. Okay. Can I probably can't glitch my way through there. So, is it here? Do I have to go through here? Oh, thanks. Got another song out of this though. I'll take it. I can't find the other stairs. Is it over here? No. No, because it'd be like somewhere over here-ish. Well, there's only one thing I haven't tried, so how about I stop walking around and I click this right here. Does this take me up? Aha! Some areas have multiple levels. Nah. Ah. Aha. Why are we not doing what's happening? Yes? Fuck is happening? Oh, then I go like this. 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 That was weird. But, I mean, it's fast travel. Because I could have picked any of those options. Oh, man. So I am going to... Okay. Gonna have a lot more reading to do. A season of the four afoul. At this window, the thief Treadwell did witness the attempted assault of Lady Christine. He surrendered his chance for escape to catch and hold her assailant, a bard of Lord Helvin. Hero thief, foiled bard, and conspiring noble were all censored as per their station and relevant action. Lashings and labor disappeared and ostracized for the social season, respectively. The scandal played out a far longer in the theatrical serialized adaptation, which reimagined the three as siblings separated at birth, competing for Lady Castine's hand at her orchestration. The conclusion was relatively accurate to the original event, save the punishment of the thief and noble being swapped to comic effect. Generally good reviews received, though some thought the height of the lady's hair to be unrealistic, like Marge Simpson's. So strange. Oh, hey-oh. Booyah. A scrap of parchment is hastily torn from an ornate document stuffed into its hiding space with a large red sock. And we are to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how best to serve the new way. Scrawled below in a misspelled script, Herald, go at time. Praise addressed. Taken together, the messages reveal a time, path, and key to a location on the world map. On the world map. All right. Well, in the interim, let us keep scanning for things to read. Not of heroes, division and distance. For a supposed creature of jealousy and greed, Mafrath is less so indeed. For while his word brought low the bride of the Maker, his prize was quickly divided and distanced. Let us consider the lesser of the sons in this matter. Of Evrion we know little. The middle boy, he was tasked with ruling the lands to be the marches. No claim by the father was made in my name to humble, and that freedom is shown in the result. For Evrion, it's like it almost sounds like everyone. Evrion himself was the least concerned with power. He among all led by example, not demand, and spoke only of sacrifice. When betrayal was revealed, Evrion acts as a man broken, dispensing his holdings to the various tribes. It was a penance that spared him his family, but it also dispersed influence. To this day, the free marches are scattered. Varald more is known, for his actions bring him to the start of our nation, but his folly begins in Avara, where we must ask, was this the will of a betrayed father or a mistake of youth? Mafrath gave rule to the youngest Varald and never claimed Navara. Never did he sit on the throne, and he is thought to have rarely visited, but his name is hated there most of all. For it was bartered for legacy by the son. Unlike Evrion, Varald spoke not as example, but to claim. Never his name was mentioned without that of his mother and father. His claims were bold. Their actions were his, and their thoughts all shared. But from the father on his throne of Varalda no word is recorded, and we wonder, was it deliberate? For when the betrayal was revealed, all with ties to Mafrath were vilified, and so strong were the ties that Varald had drawn that his court was killed to a man, and he was forced to flee. Had he kept silent, as seems the will of the knowing father, and had he girded as the father had guided the elder Isarath, then Varald might have remained to rule. But that would require that the betrayer not be as he is drawn, and it would have kept Varald in Ivara, and it would have kept Varald from Orlais, and it would have prevented the further betrayal that truly birthed Orlais. Jesus, there's so many layers to this crap. Can I probably can't pass. I'm not gonna make that. Okay, no parkouring for you. Okay, let's do a fast travel. Wait, how did I miss these things? Oh wait, holy crap. There's more layers. The Randy Dowager Quarterly. The Randy Dowager ignites winter passions with the collected, conscripted by love, but being a tale of heroes come legend, the Grey Wardens and their shining duty to claim those of promise who most suit their joining. The Randy Dowager exhibitions for the noble of thought with spry step. The lady herself says, always a classic, when wardens come calling, or dare one suggest the reverse. 4 scarves fluttered in shock. Out of 5. Is that like a grading system? I'm so confused. What the hell is... Okay. Door. Teleport. Now. Go like this. Yeah, let's just jump to here. Okay. We're on top level now. What are we looking at? Something over here. Something more to read. What the hell? Well, I don't know how to teleport now. Longing and the upper court. My weakness bids me not by chance to gaze upon the upper court, where shadows of our final dance and wishes of my heart consort. Look at this. Second playing Assassin's Creed. I mean, not that I know. I haven't played Assassin's Creed. I will. I'll play Assassin's Creed. That's not strange to you. I hear flies right here. And just instruments strewn around. That's not weird to anybody? No? Not anybody? No? Okay. Oh, found something. Yes. We have... Oh, buy and sell, huh? I'm not gonna have money.
Is this a shop?
I maintain a premises wherein customers of a certain affluence entertain the purchase of my ware. So yes, shop.
Fine. Just get to what you sell.
I do not sell anything. I have one item available for purchase. It is far too expensive for it merely to be sold.
Go on.
You may gaze upon it and dream of the wealth required to possess it, as have lords and kings. And then
show
you may
me
leave
it.
And purchase things from shops more aligned with your station.
I'm gonna smack you.
I can't see it. Tell me what it is.
If you have to ask, you are not the one to buy it.
I need to know if I can use it.
And again, the point is missed. If mere use
Are you an
is your
artist?
concern, you should go elsewhere. The person who claims this will not be known for using it. They will be known because they paid for it.
Yeah. Art. Great.
I don't see why this is special. Anyone can overprice something.
To overprice an item, the item must have a known value already.
Art.
It is then priced over what it is worth. This
Or the lack of
this
art
has only the value
being
I
the
have
art
set.
itself.
It has
This
never
guy's a
had
performance artist.
enough. It is not overpriced.
I don't even know what the hell
It
he's
is
selling.
priced.
I just want to get out of here.
Well,
I'm
goodbye
sorry.
then.
Yes.
What are you selling? Please. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna get screwed. I'm totally gonna buy this. I'm totally gonna buy this. You son of a bitch of a game. Alright, well, I'm gonna read your shit. For free. The Folly of General Not Sheraton. 3. But during times of crisis, there can emerge abilities we do not know we possess. The servant, under the greatest duress, stood as not Sheraton. She stood and she spoke. She stood and she led. She stood and she attacked. And under banners they knew, and a voice they did not, the forces of Orlais brought low their enemy. Now perhaps the servant was more lieutenant than page to her battle-hardened lord, and perhaps the strength of the foe is stressed too much in retellings, and perhaps the allied were well practiced in their roles, but none questioned that not Sheraton was at the least adequate and at the most inspirational. Not Sheraton. Okay, that sounds... What's your name? What's your name? Darebone. Alright. I'll be back, Darebone. You will not deny me. Another Randy Dozier. Welcomes the new year by scandalizing the old with the collected romantic epic The Horned Ones. Being a tale of conquest, both of nation and of heart, demands are satisfied as bronze giants share their explosive passions. The Randy Dozier exhibitions for the noble of thought, but spry of step. Only for those particular tastes, delicate buds should remain in the garden while the bold of us flower. 5 scarves fluttered in shock out of 5. I think I got all of them. I think. Okay, so these are the doors that are... Yeah, they are. Did I go everywhere? Let's look at the map. I feel like I... Was it over here? This bottom layer? I'm gonna try it. Barry, let me try. I didn't actually anticipate it would work. But yes. A plaque reads, awaiting alcove. Formerly empty in anticipation of artistic endeavor worthy of the envy and insidious jealousy of the capital and her glorious emperor. Blessed. Scratched below the inscription, mad shit, empty as his head. Now we've done everything up here. Maybe one floor down. No problem. Woo! Nice. Pillars of her everlasting flame. The pillars of her everlasting flame ignited 530 years old, man. Capped. Okay, forgive them their petty nature, for the soot of your eternal flames blacken their silks. I feel like maybe I haven't. I guess there was a way to... Alright, can I jump? No. I've done the other side though, I'm fairly certain, yeah? Is this the one I tried to jump before? No. Ah!
If I might have a moment of your time.
Whoops.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
That would have been my first choice if you'd been willing to speak with us.
We're willing now. That's the important thing. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
I didn't just, like... Did I automatically trigger an exit? By falling off? Whoops. Awkward. Woo. Wait, hold on. Before we leave, let's go and check Inner Circle, Friends of Red Jenny. Use the world. Yeah, okay. We're going back to world map. Seeing red. Imperial Enchanter. Use the world map. Lost Souls. Believe. Oh, look at that. Oh, this. Oh, right. Okay. Right. I can buy it to unlock that. Right. Haven. Lotus and Root. Yep. I just want to finish that. Hinterlands. The Mercenary Fortress. Find the Mercenary Fortress. That's the thing that go. Oh, rifts at Dwarfson's Pass. Fade. Okay, just more Fade Rift closings. That's fine. Sword Coast, and we can get this thing. It feels pretty. It's in control still. Feels pretty in control. I like it. Friends of Red Jenny is interesting though to me. I think we're done here. Let's bounce. I got a level. Let's level when we bounce back to Haven. Oh dear, what is this stuff? Oh dear. Well, I like how they did this though, because then they can make enclosed maps. You don't have to like waste time running to think. You just, oh, that's cool. A location near Valro was revealed by the clues left by Red Jenny. Oh, it's in the area itself. Yeah. Extended an invitation to her saloon. Oh, yeah, that's what they meant by world map. Okay. Okay, got it. Let's go to Haven. Travel. I like how that stuff opens up on the map. It's very cool. Very clean. I like slick stuff. That was kind of, I looked at about Dragon Age 2. If it does not, which it didn't, let us take a break now and do some character leveling, shall we? So, let's go fire, of course. It did say to me that one of these is chosen. And then you have to toggle these. So I need to check that because that's, I feel like burns brighter and hotter, intensifying the panic that your enemy suffers. And I have this. That's the one the enemies who have been running away, leaving a fire trail behind them. I think it looks cool, but I don't want this one on. I want this one on. So I have to switch these, I guess, is how that works. Okay, well, now I know. And then I want this, I guess, when you cast a fire spell, it consumes the barrier. I did get it for that, but let's just keep looking. Fire mine. You mark the ground. Oh, it's a glyph. Oh my god, look at that damage. Woo-wee. Up against a boss or something, or if like things surround me when I'm trying to like pull along the rift, I can drop one of these things. It will erupt into flame when an enemy crosses it. It's cool. It's cool. What's this passive one? Clean burn. Your spells burn away ambient magic that would otherwise slow down your casting. Every spell you cast shortens your active cool down times. Neat. Wall of fire. You conjure a flaming barrier that burns and panics enemies that pass through it. This is also neat for blocking passages and stuff. I'm wondering if I should start working up barrier before I pull this thing off. One enemy, and this is area. Leaving, yeah. Let's go with an area. Let's go area. I'm ready. I'm ready to expand my stuff here. Immolate. Yeah, that's fine. Attribute. That's fine. That's fine. Next. Abilities. We're still gonna stick to bow. I got that one. Pincushion. If the first arrow doesn't kill them, the 10th might. Each one says, yeah, I love this. Progressively more damage. You can just wipes things clean, man. Good lord. Yeah, let's just go with this one. I like it. Done. Next. Whoops. Oh yeah, Solace. You're gonna go down. I think I need to get you to start working towards here, dude. You're gonna Mind Blast. Right, I'm gonna respect you anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna Mind Blast. 20 mana. See what I mean? Like I'm using, it's too many. I learned this in, it was Origins. I think it was Origins. I started to like do just selective mana, like just I had to get mana under control. You could potion your way through it and whatever, but and then Dragon Age 2 is when I started to like take like I started concentrating more. So instead of just spamming through a bunch of different abilities, yeah, you get that versatility and stuff, but if you can just conserve your mana and force it down a single path, it's like, you know, you'll always have the mana to recycle through. You just gotta wait a couple times. You got a staff you can use anyway, so who cares? In my hands, I'll just spam the keys and waste all my mana. That's my problem. So it's like I have to be forced to do a wait time. Great. But I would like to revive during battle. That would be really good. But this would force me to do a mana option. This is also a mana option, but it's actually like I really want this one. So I have no choice. Oh, can you work your way backwards? Like, can you go like bang, bang, bang? Your Aura of Tranquility makes enemies less likely to, you know what, who cares, he's done. He's less likely, they'll less likely attack him. That's fine with me. And then we have back, and finally Cassandra. We're going to stick on this one here. What's this thing? Any blow you can see, you can turn aside. All damage coming from the front is reduced. That's friggin' nuts, and it's passive, and that's tanky, and you're done. Let's do that one. I'll reconsider things eventually. This is actually really good. The challenge, it helped me. I'll probably work on this, like getting her more aggro. It's just it's working so far, so I'm not really I don't really need to respect her, but I will respect both the others. I think I'd like to rethink Varric, and I'd like to rethink, well, not rethink, I'd like to get that winter stuff off Solace. Okay, simple enough. Next thing, we have a bunch of schematics. I might waste the rest of the episode doing this stuff. Working my way through this.
You'll have what you need.
Where'd he go?
Good. Your quartermaster's keeping this place running.
Hey, bud. Doesn't matter. Doesn't
Goodbye.
matter. Never mind. I'm not gonna have supplies. That's the thing, and then you kind of you hit a wall, and you have to go. That's how it happens. You have to go and grind because you need the supplies to then do the things. To then do them. One extra fire damage though. Barrier damage bonus. I don't care about that. Staff of the Dragon's cool, but I would switch it out, I suppose. It's still better, but no, I won't. No, I won't switch it out. Disciple Fire Staff. Solace, you want this thing or what? +3 magic though. Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna sell it. Move on. Oh, we got a Solace Amulet of Power. Look at that. What happens when you respec? If you use these and then you respec, do I still keep the point or do I lose it? That would suck. There it goes. We'll find out. Alright. We have the Shadow Ring here. Rogues only. Sure. We got one of those. Here you go, buddy. Enhance the Mighty Blow Ring. Sure, let's check. Okay, let me just get through this one next. And really, the only reason why I came in here was to check the armors. Go to Cassandra. And see what the heck is on this. Oh, it's nothing. So I can get, let's do Cassandra first. I got heavy arms and legs because she's in there. She's in there. Let's get her all settled with being able to really take advantage of tanking for us. So modify arm. I need to craft first. I need to craft the piece. Oh my god, I keep going to the wrong things. I need to craft. Oh god, I need to craft the armor. So let's craft. We want heavy. Right here. Okay. For Cassandra. First piece here. I think, yeah, this does matter. Melee defense. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, look at that maximum health on the Drake. So, damn. That's pretty good, man. Look at how much iron, though. I mean, just for warming things up. Let's just iron this up, right? Because we can get a ton of iron. So, here, iron. And for defense, well, probably iron. What does iron do? And more, you know what? That's fine, man. Iron. Let's just do it straight up. Boom. We got some leggings. Yep, that's fine. And then we want the arms. And we want to get this up. We have healing bonus. Do we have a lot of cotton? We don't. Oh, we have a lot of this stuff. What's this stuff do? Spirit resistance? I don't know shit. Alright, well, Cassandra, you're going to waste the last of our cotton here. There you go. And then for this is metal. Oh, probably going to go iron. So melee defense. More melee defense. So she can take a lot of physical. It's just if she gets in there and it's other stuff hitting her, we're in trouble. That's why I would prefer these buffs to eventually all be Drake skin. I prefer hit points over defense. Just because anything that hits her has to get through the hit points. And if you increase the hit point pool, that's going to be way... Well, it all depends, I suppose. But that's the plan in any case. So this is the same. Summerstone or Drake. We have enough for this right now, though. But for that, I feel like here... I would have like done this one in Drake as well, you know? Oh, we didn't have enough. Should I just give her hit points? Or just crank it up? Melee defense. So she can take a melee. Just melee. We got to keep the mages off her. Well, we can do that. So all the rest of us are essentially set to take out all of the ranged, but mostly the mages. Then the ranged, the archers, and then she could just handle all the other iron. Done. There we go. Next, defender coat. Let's craft. Let's see what we have for light. We have this stuff right here. Probably for cloth. We're not gonna have enough for this. We're not. Let's try the arms. Nah, we're not. We gotta get out there. We have this stuff. I don't want spirit resistance, man. What is that for? Like spirit attacks? Like demon attacks do spirit? I don't even like. I don't know. Don't want. I want something more standard, please. Okay, we got to get out there and get some cloth. That's fine. Yes, Varric. I want to look at Varric, and we want to get... Oh, that one... It just doesn't feel like him. This feels like him. So let's work on our... Holy smokes, though. Interesting. Again, I'm not going to have enough to pull this off. That looks okay, but... It's okay. This is okay. 95, man. It's significant. 86. Nah, we're making this 95 for him. I'm sorry. I know you look really cool, Varric. You really do. But you know, you gotta be protected, my friend. Looks okay. But it's like double the armor bonus, though. There goes the episode. That's how it happens. Just like that. But you know, like this one is like, it's just the standards that you could just heal. When you drink a potion, it's super, like it just, you know the benefits are coming when you take that action. We barely heal as well. So like none of these are really happening often. Spirit even less. I've never seen in any of the games. I'm like, I don't know. I've never cared for it because I've never really seen that it got used very often, you know? Velveteen, single hard to get. Done. You know what? There you go. Stormwalker, Scout Coat. It's okay. It still looks Varric-y. I'm not going to rename it. We're good here. See, now I would rather... No, we're not going to do that. We're going to hold off on that one. Holy hell. Holy hell. Modify armor. Now let's do this next. This takes time, man. I'm probably not going to record these in the future. I'll probably do these on my own. It's just I do them early on like this because if I'm doing something wrong, I would prefer people to let me know, you know? No, I don't have anything for... I need to make 2 of them. I don't have the cloth for it. Wow, this poor guy. He doesn't have what he needs. Let's go in inventory. God, now I gotta go. I can't, this is too much. My brain, medium. I want this on you. Done. Oh, good. Double click. That's a good shortcut. Back. Are we good? I think I'm good. Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know. My brain hurts. My brain hurts. And whatever's in here right now, sell all. There we go. We're long interlude to get to this point, but
it's good
sorry.
you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's
Well,
a shame
yeah.
the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
True. How do I feel about that? I don't feel aggressive about it. That sounds aggressive. Yeah, let's go neutral.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is
Yeah,
not the
without a
man I
plan.
remember.
True, he has taken
they're
the
gonna
orders
screw you.
somewhere. But to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
I'm a mage. I can deal with my people. I'm going for mages.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No
Sorry,
doubt
Cassandra.
what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave,
The same could be said about the Templars.
Yeah, take it easy.
True enough. Right
Or the
now, I'm
Chantry.
not certain we
don't know.
have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
The hell? How would I feel about this? I don't know if I think it'd be suspicious. I don't think grasping at straws either, though. I'm just gonna go.
So you're telling me this because...
The others have disregarded my suspicion. but I cannot ignore
It's
it.
strange.
2 days
but
ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwolf. If you have the opportunity,
Blackwolf.
please seek him out.
Who's from
Perhaps
one of the
he can
games?
put my mind at ease.
He was
If he
from
can't?
Then there
Awakening.
may be more going on than we thought.
What? Grey Wolf. I'm probably confusing something. I remember that because I had a dwarven character called Grey Wolf. Keep telling. Booyah. Booyah. I need to... Boom. Power +2. Keep them coming. Before I do anything, we got a quest out there. The Cult of Andraste operation available. We still doing some stuff? Oh, right. Let me... Well, while you're thinking about that, let me go in here. Let me go in here.
Hello? Can I help you with something?
I always click
I'll
on
speak
her.
with
I
you
don't think
later.
It matters that I click
Travel
on her.
safely.
I gotta click on the table.
Please tell me if you find something.
Nope, didn't find anything. Okay, war room. Let's wrap this one up with a war room, a war council. Curious to see what's new on the table. Send these people out and do their things. I could probably cut around a lot of that armor stuff. You guys don't need to see all the crafting stuff, do you? I mean, who cares? If I make mistakes, you guys
Any
will catch
word?
it eventually. So,
Nothing yet.
power 15. Maybe I'll just cut around it. We'll keep going. Rescue soldiers. I'm tempted to do this one. We got coins. We have the Cult of Andraste. I'll read them, but my gut is Liliana right there. The soldiers. Cullen is my gut right there. Champions of the Just is also a... Cullen is my gut, but I have to read it. Okay, so let's go with Cult of Andraste. Before the Fifth Blight and the arrival of the hero Ferelden, Haven was occupied by cultists who worshipped the dragon, one they believed to be Andraste reborn. Both the cultists and the dragon were long gone by the time the Chancellor arrived to build a temple of sacred ashes, but there may still be undiscovered passages in the mountains containing their relics. With a concerted search effort, it might be possible to unearth something useful to the Inquisition. Well, I'm not... Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not sending Josephine. No. This is a task best left to a few select agents knowledgeable regarding dangerous magic. I have just the ones in mind. That's my gut. I'm leery of what we might find in these passages, but we have enough soldiers for a search. They will simply need to be careful. Nope. I think this one is going to be a Liliana job. Away you go.
Let's see what we have.
I don't know. And then we have this one. Let's go rescue the soldiers. Inquisition soldiers have gone missing in the marshy reaches of southern Ferelden. Because the region is largely uncharted, finding them will be difficult, but the Inquisition's advisors are determined to find out what happened and, if possible, bring their people back alive. Whoa, 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 what is this? Whoa, 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 whoa. Connections. If I contact the local band, she can send out search parties for the missing soldiers right away. The hell? If I contact the local band, she can send out search parties for the missing soldiers right away. Send my people. A few scouts will move more quickly than a large group could. This is my gut. Forces. Other soldiers are volunteering to search for their lost comrades. They won't rest until they found them. I feel like it needs to be rescue soldiers missing in Ferelden. But like, this is a force that could be heard, and then, you know, whereas this one, if it goes in silent, the scouts go in quickly, they find out information. This is rough. I don't know. If I contact the local bond, she could send out the search parties right now. So is this a speed thing? I don't know what to do with this. Like, go in loud, but if there's an offensive, then at least they can handle it, is what I'm thinking. Whereas these ones go in, they go in faster, but my presumption, I'm making a lot of guesses, you're taking a lot of guesses here, but they go in quick, but they're just search parties. They're probably like commoners and stuff like that, farmers, all that stuff, nobles, who knows, like people who volunteer. This is the middle tier. You get in scouts there, they take, you know, they're faster than, you know, going by force. They stay hidden, they don't get detected, they don't give themselves away, they find information, and then we have go by force, but they're prepared in case there's an assault. I think I'm gonna go with forces. Cullen's people. Although that wasn't a Cullen thing, but it was a scouting report though. Shit. The missing soldiers have been found in a bog called the Fallow Mire. They are being held hostage by Avar, who demand to meet the Herald of Andraste if the Inquisition wants to see its people alive again. So this probably how we approach this probably mattered, right? Maybe scouts. Doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. It's the beginning of the game. Oh. No. No, I do not. Oh, that is definitely a new area. Okay, and then we have this. Oh, one more PowerPoint. I can just open that one up too. Can I back up? Is there anything in Orlais now that we've... Oh, yes. Chantry remains. Completed connection. Okay. The confrontation with Mother Havara in the Val Royo market had the desired effect to a point. The Chantry's condemnation of the Inquisition was lost amid a flurry of speculation over the actions of Lord Seeker Lucius, as well as a divide in the opinions of the remaining Chantry clerics. There are, however, clerics still loudly denouncing the Herald of Andraste. The Inquisition could leave them to their speeches, but dealing with them before the Chantry elects a new divine could be a benefit. Well, I'm sending her. A delicate hand is needed. We should focus on clerics who can be swayed, make their voices louder than those who oppose us. These clerics were not at the conclave for a reason. They all have secrets and weaknesses we should exploit. No, Liliana. We should send a contingent of Inquisition soldiers to their Grand Cathedral. They can offer protection, and the visibility will remind the clerics they are not out of our reach. That sounds aggressive, so I'm going to go with delicate. Feels right to me. Josephine, you're on it. Makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. Okay, back it up. And... Cullen, you want to go do something? Oh. Our efforts bore fruit. Yep, 99 again. Okay, accept. And I have Cullen free, doing nothing. So, Cullen, go get us some coins. Because I am done for the day. This session was a good one. It was a good one. A lot of stuff got done. I did it in a couple sittings. And yeah, a lot of progress. I feel like it was a lot of progress. I'm probably at the beginning. Obviously, I'm at the beginning of the game. But unlocked right there. Yeah. Let's see what you gotta say. Nothing.
Farewell, revered mother.
Until next time.
And so I'm heading back. I'm gonna have to grind for supplies. Because I have to make things, you know. Gotta get myself. Get myself all geared up, man. Grand Enchanter Fiona. Grand Enchanter Fiona is considered an anomaly among mages. She is, for instance, the only member of the Circle of Magi ever to leave due to recruitment by the Grey Wardens and then return. The circumstances of that return are largely unknown, but the notoriety she gained within the Circle allowed her to rise rapidly in the ranks. She became first Enchanter of the Montesmar Tower and then elected Grand Enchanter at the college in Cumberland. The latter was based on her advocacy for greater mage freedom, a view she claimed her time with the Warden supported. Urging for a vote on the matter led to the College of Enchanters' dissolution in 940 Dragon, and then, when a vote was attempted secretly, to Lord Seeker Lambert of the Seekers of Truth, arresting Fiona and her fellow enchanters. Following their flight to the ruins of Andoral's Reach, the escaped mages held and passed a final vote on the Circle of Magi's independence. This began the Mage Rebellion. While Fiona no longer holds the official position of Grand Enchanter, most mages still consider her an integral part of the rebellion's leadership. Lord Seeker Lucius Corrin. For months, we were also certain Lord Seeker Lambert's death was an assassination carried out by mages. He had, after all, declared the Navarran Accord null and void, hurtling us headlong into a war against the rebels. Why else would he be killed, except as an act of retribution? The entire Templar Order was fired up, ready to take up the fight against the mages, something we were sure would be over in a matter of weeks. Thus the election of Lucius Corrin to the role made me despair. According to the few seekers of truth with whom I spoke, he was a moderate. He agreed to the Divine's conclave, and every Templar I knew felt certain he would compromise to see the war end. But lately the man seemed different. Does he not? I never met him before he assumed command, but even in the short time his opinions on the war have turned. He did not go to the conclave he personally supported. In fact, he seems to regret supporting it at all. He talks of the Templars establishing themselves as a power in our own right, and our fellows are all too eager to listen. I don't know from where this change of heart came, but I began to wonder if Lambert's death wasn't as simple a matter as we assumed. Something is amiss within our order, and all I know is that it's beyond me to discover what. Unknown Templar found in a burned out fort. I have this this little dormant seed of an idea. Again, it's one of those seeds I'm not going to talk about, but I've got an idea. It maybe sort of started with Dragon Age 2, possibly. There's Bruiser. A warrior wielding a great blade strikes terror into common soldiers, but to a chevalier he is no greater danger than any other opponent. A skilled warrior is struck down by a maul or battle axe in one of three cases. In the first, he is taken unawares in the heat of battle. In the second, he cannot evade the blow because of the nature of the battlefield or his own injuries. And in the third and most common case, he is struck down because he reacts poorly. We do not train enough against two-handed weapons because we disdain them ourselves. I think this is a mistake, and in time to come I hope it is corrected. I have seen too many skilled warriors die because they see a giant maul coming down at them and raise a shield to block instead of deflect. I have seen men lose their composure due to fear or anger and engage such a warrior directly, thinking they can risk a blow to their body as they would from a light sword or a dagger. In the heat of battle, even the trained mind will think such things. Those who cannot overcome such thoughts die. You must watch the weapon, but only to gauge its length. Otherwise, as in all fights, the opponent's hips and shoulders will tell his intent. The great weapons are dangerous only when moving or poised overhead to strike down. You must give ground, but only against the true threat. If he advances but is not truly prepared to strike, you must rush in, cut him, and withdraw to your guard before his blow is ready. If it may take 10 cuts to kill him, even after the 9th, he may cleave your head from your body if you do not respect the distance he can cover. If using such a weapon yourself, mark your distance and do not allow yourself to react to an opponent outside your reach. You cannot recover your guard as quickly as you can with a sword and shield. Keep your weapon moving and measure blows. A stutter step on your strike can fool many opponents into thinking you out of range and then rushing their defense. In this manner, you may kill most who stand against you. Fighting in such a manner, you may feel more like a butcher than a hero. But the living may console themselves while the dead cannot. Jesus. Two-handed fighters, man. Beasts. Beasts. So definitely still picked up more things than I was reading a lot of things picked up, but I guess there were a lot of just stuff I guess we also picked up just, yeah. That was extra. Now, did I not read part of this? Let's reread it, maybe. The Blight had ravaged the land for months. The armies of the great kings amassed for one last stand. As the sun burst through the clouds that boiled and churned in the dark sky, it illuminated a vast seething horde of Darkspawn with the Archdemon at its head. It was then, when courage seemed to fail and all lost to death and despair, that the Grey Wardens came. They arrived with the beating of wings like mighty war drums and stood before the armies of men. The Grey Wardens, grim and fearless, marched forth ever between men and the encroaching darkspawn. They formed a shield of their own bodies and held that line until the archdemon was dead and the last darkspawn lay trampled in the dirt. Then, demanding neither reward nor recognition for their sacrifice, the Grey Wardens departed. When the clouds rolled back and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground, the great kings knew that they had lost no men, that none of their blood had been spilled. This is a tale about no battle the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all. They have always defended us from the Darkspawn, taking losses so we do not have to. The tale outlined above is widely told, although subject to regional variation. Free marchers might substitute great kings for titles bestowed in their given city-states. In Ferelden, the implied army of wardens is simply replaced with two, representative of the national heroes who fought and defended the archdemon at Denerim during the Fifth Blight. Look at that. The beating of wings is a reference to the griffins. The wardens are said to have ridden into battle. Although griffins went extinct long before the recent blight, they still appear in numerous stories, sometimes serving as a metaphor for the wardens' unrestrained courage, but also employed to please an eager audience. Cool. History. Way at the end. The wrath of heaven. Those who oppose thee shall know the wrath of heaven. Field and forest shall burn. The seas shall rise and devour them. The wind shall tear their nations from the fact of the earth. Lightning shall rain down from the sky. They shall cry out to their false gods and find silence. Canticle of Andraste. Who is Andraste? The question has lingered in the ages since her death. Not as easily answered as the faithful assume. Born in Alamari, slave in the frontier realms of the Tevinter Imperium, now Ferelden, the chant says she is the bride of the Maker, that he told her in a vision of her role leading the rebellion against the corrupt magisters. Is it true, or, as some early Andrastian cults believed, did a friendly spirit bestow this vision? We must remember that legends of Andraste were multitude in the years immediately following her execution, and beliefs we take for granted belong to the cult, victorious in suppressing all others. That's what I was saying. Yes, because that's I'm not going to get into it, other things that I think, but indeed, even to suggest there was once disagreement was considered the direst heresy until today, when we have lost even the memory of disagreement, because the winners write history. All we know for certain is that Andraste inspired a world gripped by tyranny and chaos, that she helped spark a war which tore all of Thedas asunder. From questioning the chant by Magister Phoebus Agorian. Yup. The lost art of Veilfire. Though it is an elven magic, I submit that Veilfire is worthy of consideration, for they perfected it at the height of their civilization. Certainly, the mages often use it as a source of light, for its flame burns without wood or oil. It can also activate dormant spells, which has its uses. Veilfire's true potential, however, is as a medium for writing. Veilfire runes convey more than the literal meaning of their text. Veilfire can transfer a tangible impression of sight, sounds, and even emotions on the reader. With diligent practice, any mage can learn the astonishing technique, but compared to the ancient elves' example, current works are crude. I hope this book will guide those who, like myself, would rekindle an interest in the delicate art. Together, let us rediscover the subtleties lost to the ages. A beginner primer with numerous teachings, exercises, and applications. Magister Pindicus. I like it. Places. Again, way more than I considered, and holy crap, I'm over time, but a lot of stuff to cut through with the crafting. So, the Fallow Mire. I spent the last week in the Fallow Mire. The bog stretches forever, and it's slow riding at night. When the mists get thick, you can still travel along the old roads, and there's enough good hunting to make the trip worthwhile. Fish, birds, even a few hearts. There's one thing to look out for, though. When anything dies in the water, the mire preserves it. I was stalking a magnificent buck when a corpse clawed out of the water at me. I'm not afraid to say I ran. Hell no. No rack of antlers is worth fighting a demon. My cousin in Fisher's End thought it was funny. Says he has to look out for undead every time he goes outside the village. I don't know how he stands it. Diary of a Hunter from Denerim. Oh, look at that. Resources found. Okay, yeah. Oh, Bloodloads. I need to get over there. I need it. And we have the Summer Bazaar. We rededicate this jewel of Val Royeaux as the Summer Bazaar of the First Lion to reflect the spirit of renewal that is at the heart of the capital and our people. Let the strength of the Four always guard the grace of the Empire. Let the blossoms and promise of the changing seasons be of tribute to trade and public gathering. For here, in the name of the Lion Valmont, we will be an example to the world of how our legions respond to adversity. Our way cannot be threatened, for it embodies the truth of tradition and the promise of progress. The blight finds no purchase in the heart of commerce. A plaque dedicating the Summer Bazaar for victories earned and to come. And we have Val Royeaux. Val Royeaux, any resident, a Royan, will say it is the greatest city in the world. Many take such pride for arrogance, but they do so through smiles as they nod in agreement, for such is the cost of doing business in the capital. Val Royeaux is in every way a world leader in commerce, culture, and its own exaggerated beauty. The site was founded during Evrion's grand unification, the result of a mix of influences not so much balanced as driven together. And while such an amalgamation would be cause for chaos elsewhere, the prosperity of the region has enabled an upward spiral of indulgence. The capital has endured the ages to become a beacon of civilization and its citizens the measure of modernity. Just ask them. An element of Val Royeaux is notoriously risque, and it exists harmoniously beside the aristocracy and the palace bureaucrats. Indeed, the aristocracy tends to indulge in the city's darker side quite frequently, if discreetly, and that only adds to the mystique. Nobility elsewhere tends to be much more conservative and concerned about their reputation, even if a trip into the capital to indulge a few private pleasures is not completely out of the question. In Val Royeaux, transgressions are suffered and forgiven with flamboyant urgency. That is not to say the city is without lasting scandal or hardship, but one must squint past the gilding to be allowed even a glimpse, as Royans are very careful about the face they present. Such is with the masks of the nobility and the underbelly of their streets. Good Lord, excerpt from the Val Royeaux XS Grand and otherwise by formerly Sister Ladine. Ooh-wee. Tales. Ooh, tons of tales here. Yeah. Enchanters. That's probably the music that gets played at the taverns and stuff. Where a man will not retreat from the defeated of his fathers enchanters, a time has come for battle lines. We will cut these knotted ties, and some may live and some may die. Enchanter, come to me, enchanter, come to me, enchanter, come to see. Can a you come to see? As you once were blind in the light, now you can sing. In our strength we can rely, and history will not repeat. By the Bard. I am the one who can recount what we've lost. I am the one who will live on. I will run through the fields of pain and sighs. I have fought to see the other side. I am the one who can recount what we've lost. I am the one who will live on. Nice and short. Rise, Templar, igniting fire inside me. Maker, remind me. Gone are the days of our peace. Now we reside in the great divide. No promise surviving the breach in the sky. Alright, oops. And that is it for that, maybe? We're going low. And tutorials, which we're almost done all the tutorials. What have I not gotten yet? Veilfire. Suppose I gotta use this to like maybe find things. Using any combat ability will cause you to drop a carried. Oh, I have to carry the veil. Okay. That's probably gonna be important later on. And that is hi. Reddit, yay! Should I check it right now? I should, because I can just set them off to get more coin. I'm going to do it right now. This episode is long. I don't know how I'm going to cut this thing or if I split this into two. We'll find out, but I'm already here and I want to send them out again if I can. And if I get one more point, I can open up one more thing. Ready to report. I'm a little worried about this one. The Cult of Andraste. It's incredible how many passages remained undiscovered even after the Chantry's arrival, and they scoured every inch of these mountains for years in search of anything related to the sacred ashes. The cult didn't build all of this. It was here long before. Well, the Avars, wasn't it? And who knows how many years it would take to find it all. It wasn't the elves. Was it the elves or the Avars? Or, I don't know. Anyways, I thought there was something in the codex from the Dragon Call. Doesn't matter. Of the new passages uncovered during the search, most were long empty or contained goods far beyond salvage. A few, however, yielded some artifacts of interest, and one evidently contained strange runes we have yet to translate. If we can find someone capable of doing so, they might prove of use. All right, well, and that's that. Oh, is that just another send them out and let them do their thing? In progress. Oh, you're not coming back for a while. Yeah, but I can send completed. Completed. What's that thing over there? Back up. Back up. What's this thing? Investigate the strange chalk markings. Liliana. We'll read it, but in progress, you're at 22 minutes. All right, Liliana, I think this one sounds like it's good for you. We'll find out. Excerpts from Rector's reports. Do you know this sign? A triangle, point down, two wavy lines through it. A lookout spotted in chalk on a ruined wall close to one of our outposts. A cursory inquiry into the symbol has revealed nothing. Archivists are still looking. Argent thinks she saw the symbol or something very like it scrawled in a ledger that belonged to the Comtesse de Bayard. A sweep was done, as you ordered. Almost every outpost of ours has been marked in this manner. Many believe we are being watched. To what end? We do not know. Liliana, what about a decoy outpost set up near a trade route and watched carefully? If someone decides to take out their piece of chalk, we'll have them. I could follow up on Argent's leads. The Comtesse de Bayard is reclusive and has remained steadfastly neutral in all matters, but I'm certain I can find some way to gain her cooperation. And I suspect he's just not up for it. I'm going to say scout it out, set up a decoy post, and scout it out. I think this feels right to me. It's an investigation. Liliana's got people for that. Away you go, Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
Moving that along. Good. And then with that, is there anything else I need to do? I don't know. There's always something to do. Acquired life fort. Acquired. Oh, sometimes you pick that up. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put that life fort amulet. Because I already got one. So how about, what do you have right now? Solace? Oh, Amulet of Magic? That's pretty good. Varric, you don't have something? Neither do you? Okay, well, you know what? Life Ward Amulet goes to the one up front. Because I don't want to lose her. So there you go. Okie dokie, folks. And now I'm done. Oh, there's something right here. There's a new quest. I will come back some other time. I got a lot of editing to do, and so probably going to be a break. I don't want to wait too long. I'm sort of in it now. I do want to play it. I want to keep going, but I need to pad myself out. So what's the next plan? I don't even know. We'll probably do an episode where I can just get back into the swing of things. I think I have to level everyone again. Didn't I just level? I did. So we'll do that next episode. I'll catch you there. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire everybody. Peace.